Hi guys, so my lighting is really shitty right now. No, that doesn't help. Okay, whatever. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I had a request for hang on, give me a moment, for a Dark Spirits tag. There are 6. Oh. Okay, hang on, I'm confused. Hang on, give me a moment so I can figure this out. A second for me, that was like 5 minutes. So I figured it out. There's a Dark Spirits tag and an alien abduction tag. So for the Dark Spirits tag, there's 6 questions, and for the alien abduction tag, there's 5 questions. And the person who sent me this was paranormal researcher. So thank you. I started talking to, I honestly don't know if it's a he or a she, I never asked, but I was talking to them and we were sharing interests and stuff, so that was cool. But, I was going to do this tomorrow when I had better lighting, but I'm bored. Okay, so Dark Spirits tag, number 1. I have to be very quiet because people are sleeping, but, do you have any experiences with dark spirits? Yeah, I do. I've had a lot of experiences, as I've mentioned in my last video. I would just tell all those stories again, but I feel like that would just kind of, I don't know. Number 2, have you ever noticed any unexplained scratches or claw marks or been attacked by a ghost? I have actually noticed, like, random bruises from absolutely nothing. Like, I'm a very non-mobile person. I don't do much physical things, but I've randomly had like some really bad bruises from literally absolutely nothing. And I have had a few occasions where there's been scratch marks and stuff, and I'm getting chills talking about this, but and a friend of mine she knows a lot about that type of stuff because her cousin is hell, I can't really, there's a specific name she has for it, but he's very in tune to all this kind of stuff. Like, he can see things and talk to spirits and stuff like that. It's actually interesting. But yeah, so I have had that kind of experience. If so, where did you find the marks is number 3. Bruises were usually on my, like, legs, thighs, which was weird because thighs, it tended to be kind of in the shape of, like, almost like fingertips. That was pretty creepy. Jesus Christ, Lisa. Oh, sorry, my sister's here. She just scared the hell out of me. Anyways, just shut up, Lisa. Okay, God damn, I'm so ADD. Okay, scratches. I don't really remember. It's been a really long time. I want to say my back. I think my back, yeah. Number 4. Have you ever had any bad dreams or visions that you were the subject of a ritual or being surrounded by dark figures? If so, what was the dream or dreams about? This is actually kind of creepy to me because of the fact that I have a very specific dream that I just can't get out of my head since I've had it. It was like, I want to say 3-4 years ago. I even drew pictures after it because it really creeped me out, but I can't remember everything about it, but I have, like, the general memory of it. I cannot stop shivering now. Okay. There were these robed figures, and they had these masks, and the masks had, like, really long, like, pointed noses, and their eyes were red, and the robes were black, and the masks had, like, designs, and it was, like, red and black designs, and it was, like, there was one point where I was, like, strapped down on some sort of table, and one of the figures was, like, doing something. I can't remember what. God damn. Yeah. I don't really like talking about it, but, yeah. Okay. Number 5. Other than feeling sick or nauseous, have you ever experienced any strange feelings in the tummy during any of these encounters? If so, what part of the belly and what did it feel like? I think there's been a few times where I've gotten, like, wait, let me just reread that. Okay, yeah. I've gotten, like, really sharp pains. It almost kind of, God, this must sound like I'm making it up, but I swear I'm being completely honest, but, like, a cold, sharp pain, and it was, like, what do I call this? Like, the side of my abdomen, like, not right underneath my rib cage, but, like, between, like, the middle of between my hip bone and my rib cage, I guess. That only happened, like, maybe 2 times. Number 6, did you notice any particular health problems at any time during these encounters? If so, what were they? Definitely the whole nauseous, sick feeling. Other than that, I don't really think. No. Okay. Alien abduction tag. I almost said tab. Okay. Number 1, have you ever had any dreams or visions of being abducted by aliens? If so, what were they? I don't believe so, honestly. I don't really think. From what I remember, no. Number 2, what did the aliens look like in your dreams? Yeah, sorry, no. Number 3, no. Have you ever been the subject of any alien medical tests or experiments? If so, what happened and what were the experiments? As far as I can remember, I've never been, like, no. Have you ever, or 4 number, have you, bleh. Oh my god. Okay, give me a moment to recollect myself. Number 4, have you ever noticed any strange marks or implants? If so, where did you find them and what was it? Strange marks? Other than the questions that I answered from the paranormal tag, well, dark spirits tag, nothing alien-wise. Number 5, what do you think the purpose of the abduction was for? Well, if I were to be abducted, I would assume the purpose is... Would you be quiet? I would assume that the purpose would be something along the lines of them trying to figure out, like, how we work or something. So I think I'm gonna go back to the first question because there is a few more smaller experiences that I've had with spirits that I didn't mention because they didn't come to mind. I even mentioned that there was probably more I wasn't thinking about. Okay. Let's see. Okay, one time, so there's this bridge here. It's, like, you have to go over it to go to my grandmother's house. And, oh my god, one day, me and my family, we went down to that bridge because there's a river underneath it. And so we were swimming because we didn't know where else to go because we're weirdos. Anyways, and we're poor as hell, couldn't pay to go to, like, one of the cool swimming places. Anyways, so I was sitting, like, underneath the bridge on these rocks, and, this is a really small moment, but I was just sitting there, and, like, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up, and, I I had this really weird feeling. It wasn't necessarily bad. It was just kind of like a weird feeling, like someone else was with me, I guess. And oh my god, I felt like something really, really, really cold, like on my shoulder. And like, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't really a bad feeling. I wasn't scared. It was just kind of not comforting either. It was just there. So there was that. And it was kind of like as if someone was doing this to me or something, but except from the other way around. My friend that I mentioned earlier, who has the cousin or whatever, she taught me this way to try and communicate with spirits. It was like something to do with coat hangers, and you like break them a specific way and then take apart a pen and you do this stuff. And I don't know if it was actually like spiritual or if it was like just some sort of scientific-y thing, because she's lied to me before, so I wouldn't doubt it. But a lot of times I've used those and actually got a reaction. Sometimes that was scary, sometimes it wasn't. Yeah. Most of my other stories that I'm thinking of right now are all things from other people, like things they've told me, and there's some really creepy stuff. So I think I'm gonna save that for a different video. Thank you so much once again, paranormal researcher, for actually like watching my video and like asking me questions and stuff, and it was a nice conversation as well. So yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great night. Sorry for the shitty lighting, and yeah.